trends are starting to change just a little bit when it comes to Shiba Inu and when it comes to the overall crypto market, because we actually just saw the third largest day for Shiba Inu over the last 5 months. I'm Luckside. Welcome to the channel. If you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button below, hit that bell. Again, it's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. And I want to talk about the data we got this morning, what's been taking place over the last few days, and what kind of trend we may see moving forward here. So right now, price has actually been a little sporadic this morning. We've been up, we've been down, and what this is all taking place on is the CPI report. And the CPI report was actually better than expectations. What we've been seeing time and time again now. In fact, we came in at 2.5% inflation over the last 12 months versus the expected 2.6%. Core CPI, still a bit sticky. That stayed exactly the same. But what this shows is that things are kind of cooling down just a little bit. We're staying kind of more even keel, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I'm sure you guys are as well. And what this means is that we're probably going to have a good FOMC meeting come next week. Rate cuts very likely to be coming, basically 100% betting odds right now. And what this means is that we're probably going to get a quarter basis point because data has been, it's been good, but it hasn't been enough where the Fed is going to feel like they need to make some drastic changes. Okay, that's probably what you need to expect going into next week. But right now, we've actually seen prices getting pretty sporadic this morning. We saw a nice climb on the CPI report. We've turned into a little bit of a sell the news event here. We're popping back up in terms of Shiba Inu. Again, if you guys are interested in using Margex, there is a referral link in the description below. You can actually trade up to 25x leverage on Shiba Inu, up to 50x on many assets throughout the space. Again, there's up to $10,000 in trading and deposit bonuses. There's no KYC. And again, you can get into the huge Caspa airdrop that they have going on right now as well. So make sure you guys check out that link below. But you guys can see prices kind of bouncing all over the place. And now the expectations are that things are going to get very good going into next week. What is indicating this? Well, look at what large entities in the space are doing. When we talk about Shiba Inu, whales have been a very large topic of discussion. Some people have said whales have been, detrimental to the progress when it comes to Shiba Inu. We haven't been surging because of whales. And it's actually the opposite. Whales have been helping support Shiba Inu price. They've been building this foundational strength that we've been seeing in the charts and helping basically create this reversal we're trying to form in Shiba Inu. And what we actually saw just on September 9th was that third largest day of net flows for large holders over the last 5 months. Guys, this is a shocking trend shift. Okay, they've been playing things pretty close to the vest since basically mid-July, but this is a big surge in activity. What this probably had a little bit to do with was the presidential debate that took place yesterday, the CPI report coming today, and again, changes in policies coming next week. All right. Now, the last time whales got this active and were doing these type of inflows was actually all the way back here. July 18th, July 19th, whales saw two of the highest inflows we have seen again in the last probably 7 months. Okay. So those whales are trying to take advantage of opportunity. And frankly, they've been given huge opportunity here. Right now, this is where, again, on the 9th, Shiba Inu was still in a very oversold range. We were down at support. We were approaching this trend, and those whales helped contribute to a 3.5% day, which is good. But if you guys noticed, even the day following this, there really wasn't much in terms of an outflow that took place. 133 billion Shib might sound like a lot, but for the most part, these whales have played things pretty tight. All right. So is this an outlier or is this a more consistent trend that we're going to see? Well, remember, guys, we're from a time standpoint closing in on this moment where the market tends to take off. Again, this green box here, guys, for those that aren't familiar, this historically speaking is when the market begins to ascend. This is when BTC starts to make some pushes towards the top. This is when Shiba Inu should start to gain some ground back. As always, this isn't a guarantee. This isn't financial advice. And again, Shib is on this quest right now to try to get back above this long-term trend line. We're on a quest to try to break our 20-day moving average. Again, when Shib gets above this and holds this, this is going to be very smooth sailing ahead. Now, remember, right here, again, this is the day of the CPI report. This day right here is the day that we're going to find out what rate cuts we're getting. And then there's this gap in between here. And there's basically a lot of no man's land between now and the historical sun time. We have about 3 weeks to the moment where the market should start to take off. We're going to see a lot of chop in between here. Market's going to get kind of volatile. All right. And hopefully, as long as these trends continue, you are probably going to see whales continue to accumulate. You're going to see them continue to build their positions like they have been for the last, probably 4 months or so. This has been a very consistent trend. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I want to hear your thoughts. Do you think these whales are going to continue to do this? Was this a strange outlier? What are we going to see next week? I appreciate you guys as always. Again, make sure you guys leave some comments in the comment section below. But have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.